Hello, beautiful souls. This is part 2 of In My Dreams. Hope it doesn't get too windy out here. I'm outside today, checking out this beautiful scenery and getting some fresh air and peace and quiet. So, this dream happened a long time ago, again, pre-adolescence. It was definitely set in another realm, perhaps another planet. The sky looked like red and purple, very vivid colors, kind of watercolors meets pastel. So it was definitely otherworldly. If you've ever seen 300, that movie, kind of like that, except this was like way before that movie even came out. Um, so otherworldly, other dimensional dream. There's 4 different families. It's Game of Thrones meets The Magicians. I don't know if you've ever seen that show. It's kind of like a more adult Harry Potter that was on Sci-Fi. So there's 4 different families. These families are battling over something. 2 of the 4 have somewhat of an alliance, but it's very volatile, and they are all essentially at war. But everybody has powers, magical powers, spiritual powers, whatever you want to call them. It's just normal there. From a very young age, they're training their children to be able to master and use these powers. There's a prophecy that says a child will be born who will be, the most powerful being on that planet. So, of course, the family of said child want to protect the child, and all the other ones families either want to kill the child or, kidnap the child as a baby and basically use them for their powers. So turn them evil. Because this baby was supposed to be born into the good family. So, turns out that it's not just one child, it's 2. These twins are born. An older matriarch figure of the family knows that these twins are the twins from the prophecy. It's not just one child, it's actually 2 fraternal twins, a boy and a girl. And so she's at first very reluctant to tell anybody that these twins are from the prophecy, but very soon it's very obvious that these children's powers are pretty amazing, and they're just picking up on stuff super fast. So people start to suspect that these are indeed the children from the prophecy, and there are 2 and not just 1. So there's a family meeting. Before this gets out, they want to do all they can to protect this child. Somebody betrays the family and the news gets out. So they decide to send these children off to another planet. And they get to like a beach. There's a beach scene. A nanny, but I believe there was something else about this nanny. I believe that she was like an older matriarch in disguise as just, the nanny. She had some powers of her own. The nanny takes the children on this boat, and they're saying goodbye to their parents, and they're supposed to go on this boat that is then going to take them somewhere to get on some kind of craft to get off that planet. And it's implied they're getting off the planet via other means than the boat, but the dream ends at the boat scene for me. Now, I woke up just like stunned. It was like a whole movie and novel in one. And it was just like an amazing dream. Again, very vivid, just amazing. But I got the sense when I woke up that I was witnessing the dream. I wasn't in the dream as myself. I was witnessing it, but I was also part of different characters in it. So I was the nanny, and I was also somehow the twins. Very strange. That dream definitely stuck with me for a really long time. I remember in art class, we had to draw a picture of like a house or some sort of building on a hill to show, like the perspective of looking up into something. And the teacher did her example, and people did like a hill and a house and a couple of trees, and I did a painting based on this dream. And I'm not even like the world's best painter, but I had this crazy looking red sky. I had these turquoise crystals that was like a crystal mountain and this huge castle on top, and the castle was where the twins family lived. Like that was their kingdom. So what was very interesting is recently I was speaking to someone and she had a very similar dream. And I was like, are you kidding me? It wasn't twins, but it was similar with the families and the magic and the war and all of that. So it was just very similar. So I was thinking to myself, like, is this within each of us? The archetype of the hero just lives deep within each of us, and at some point in our lives we have this dream, and it's supposed to awaken us to the hero within, because you know each of us has our hero's journey per se. Or is it something else? I mean, I know at the time I hadn't watched any crazy movies, not that I can think of. I mean, I had a pretty sheltered childhood, a very early bedtime, so it wasn't like I was just up late at watching movies. So, I don't know. Very interesting. Let me know if you've had any similar dreams. I would love to hear. Comment below. I want to know if anybody else has, because the dream that I was told about literally was so similar. So, comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.